So this is a cast of a giant cephalopod. I don't know where the actual cephalopod is. It's in this dynamite pile somewhere, but nice cast. These got up to about 20 feet long. Basically a squid with a hard shell. Then the ice cream cone, top part of the ice cream cone actually had the tentacles in the mouth part. So this is Andrew's first ceph. It's actually a very nice looking animal. It's not huge, but it's very, body segments are display really nice. And it's in a very large slab, so might have to leave it. We'll see if we can hammer it out today, maybe not.
Right.
That is really good you say that, because that's important.
Yeah, yep. 3 points of contact. So there's Joopy up on the quarry wall. She turned it into a rock climbing experience rather than a fossil collecting experience.
Things can be two things.
Yeah, that's true. Like Mark and I, whatever it's like, well, it doesn't have to be a rock. If it's cool, we'll collect it. Could be a tree branch, could be whatever.
You say Joopy's literally hoping to find bones.
You know, it's not impossible. Very, very early bony plated fish were an Ordovician, but I've never heard them. There's like only a few examples out of the Ordovician of bony plated fish, but they're incredibly rare. But that would be some of the first actual like bony material. So another cephalopod, likely an Endoceras. Kind of mangled, but fun. This part's pretty showy. I might try to collect that part. Some flowstone on this rock. So it must have been a break in the rock, and this is a more recent deposit, not as old as the actual rock, but kind of a fun little piece. Not very thick. It's probably about, thickest parts are probably less than an 1/8 inch. They're in these little trackways. So this is another cephalopod, likely, as it is in cross section. Center part, I believe that's the siphuncle of the animal. The actual part the animal lived in. So this appears to be a trilobite head, part of a trilobite. That might be the hypostome there. The negative of it. That might be the compound eye. Then over here, I don't know if that's the same animal, but that's the tail to a trilobite. Doesn't quite match the head, so I'm guessing a different animal. So there's Andrew hacking away at a cephalopod. He's making a serious effort at getting that thing out. It's very, very hard rock. The bedding planes are non-existent. They're about 2 feet apart, so it's a slow go. I got a 10-pound sledge. So I want to walk all the way back. This appears to be a lingula. Not a rare animal, but it's a little bigger than normal. These are animals you usually find in the vertical rather than the horizontal in the rock. So just the way they prepare themselves to feed. But it's a nice animal, but it's centered up in that huge rock, so I'm going to leave it alone.
I don't remember what his name was. What was the other brother of his? Man, I don't remember.